Good morning, my name is Ben. This is going to be an overview of the Corvus Blackstar. Okay, so it's got a degrading profile of 14 wounds, down to 8 wounds, but they have a movement of 20 to 45 with a ballistic skill of 3+, with 3 attacks. Now, the attacks you shouldn't really be hoping for with a flyer, put it that way, but you can get a few in with it. Weapon skill, 6+, again, don't hit anything. Ballistic skill would be the 3+ that we mentioned. Strength 8, toughness 7, 14 wounds initially. Attacks 3 as we mentioned, leadership 8, 3+ armor save. Now if this thing does go down to your 4 to 7 wound mark, you're going to go down to 20-inch movement, 30 inches as a push. And then you're going to have a ballistic skill of 4+, 3 attacks. If you go down to 1 to 3 wounds, you can have a movement of 20, which is probably what you're going to be using anyway, to be honest, most of the time, apart from the first turn. Ballistic skill of 5+, and 1 attack on there. Now, the weapons it can be fitted out with are the Blackstar rocket launcher, 30 inches D6 heavy, and that's going to be a strength 6, AP -1, 1 damage. Yeah, I've thrown walls in there for anyone that spotted them. I'm a Space Wolves player, so we kind of do some weird stuff, I have to admit. Alright, so you've got 2 kind of warheads with the Corvus Blackstar. So your Corvus warhead would be, as mentioned. However, the Draco warhead is going to be a 13 inches D6, strength 4, no AP, 1 damage, but it's +1 to hit targets that are in cover. So you ignore their cover effectively for most things. Now the Hurricane Bolters, located on the top, which it's got 2 of, would be Rapid Fire 6, Strength 4, 1 damage, nothing else to mention about that. Then you're going to have possibly the Storm Strike missile launcher for 72-inch heavy 1, which is equipped with 2 of these missiles, by the way, or 2 launchers. It's going to be Strength 8, AP -3, 3 damage, flat 3, which is really nice actually. Twin link assault cannons, which is what I fitted this one out with. And then basically it's going to have a range of 24, heavy 12, strength 6, great for taking on Skitarii for example, or guard. AP -1, 1 damage, and twin link las cannon if you want to go anti-tank. Will have a range of 48 inches, heavy 2, so if you're moving you're going to be hitting unfortunately on 4s. And then you're going to have strength 9, AP -3, D6 damage. Now you can switch out the weapons I've mentioned for each other of them, but just be aware you are going to have to move your 90 degrees if you're flying as such, because you will be using the supersonic roll. And then remember also, you can use your Auspex array, potentially, if you want to fit it out with one. You can re-roll wands basically to hit things during the shooting phase as such, or you could have the Infernum Helo launcher, which allows you to re-roll rolls, if I'm getting my words out today, of 1. I'd probably go with that one, to be honest. But yeah, this is an old attempt, and to be honest I need to do the other 2 Corvuses I've got hanging around somewhere, trying to paint this thing up. Now this is probably well before I found gem paints, I think. Yeah, I haven't used any on here. Or hopefully, because I'm not a big fan of them. It's only when I get lazy I tend to use those. So I usually go from dark to light and then put a dot in the opposite corner. Now, unfortunately, with that one there, it was pretty much going to be head-on kind of, so I had to do highlights on either end. But for the other ones, you should have highlights pretty much top left or top right, depending on how I've angled it. For the glass itself, I've just gone from black, going over to blues, light blues and stuff, to give it the appearance of there being some glass in there as such. I've just got a bit of gas venting as such, and I just taped off and did my straight lines as such with those. Now admittedly it looks a bit more like a German flag, but it came out okay. If I take this off, I've actually done rust effects within there as such, but unfortunately it was all varnished up with gloss before I knew any better. I've not done any detail on the bottom just because, well, no one's going to see it. Same goes for the dogs, or for no reason wolves. Basically, they've just been dry brushed up as such. That's about it. And because I'm a Space Wolf player normally, you have to throw in occasional Dark Angels just to remind them of their place, which, to be honest, is somewhere in the food chain other than the top. Anyway, this is Ben. Hopefully you have a good day and take care.